Can public goods exist without free riders in a free society? Imagine a world where everyone benefits from a park or a lighthouse without anyone skipping out on the cost. Sounds ideal, right? But in reality, can such public goods truly exist without the issue of free riders? Let's explore what makes this so tricky. Public goods are things like clean air, national defense, or street lighting. They are non-excludable, meaning no one can be kept from using them, and non-rivalrous, so one person's use doesn't reduce availability for others. This combination creates the free rider problem. People can enjoy these goods without paying, which discourages their voluntary funding. In a society that values liberty and minimal government, solving this problem becomes even more complicated. Libertarians believe that voluntary contributions are the best way to fund public goods. But they also recognize that many public goods are hard to provide without some form of collective effort. For example, private security companies or gated communities show how some goods can be supplied through voluntary means, but only for paying members. Some libertarians argue that many so-called public goods can be made excludable. Digital content, for instance, can be protected by copyright, and roads can be privatized with tolls. These methods turn non-excludable goods into excludable ones, reducing free riding. If you pay for a toll road, you're contributing directly, so free riders are less of an issue. However, certain goods like national defense are tougher to privatize or exclude. Libertarians often see government as the only practical way to provide these, but they also see this as a form of coercion. They prefer voluntary contracts or property rights solutions, but these are not always enough. Some libertarians accept that a tiny amount of free riding might be unavoidable for certain public goods. They argue that social obligations or moral duties can help fill the gap. Still, they emphasize that any provision relying on voluntary cooperation must respect individual rights and consent. Without that, the risk of coercion or inefficiency rises. So, can public goods exist without free riders in a society that values liberty? Most evidence suggests it's very difficult. The core problem of non-excludability remains. Libertarians push for solutions based on property rights and voluntary exchange, but the challenge of free riding persists. Without some form of collective agreement or institutional framework, providing pure public goods free of free riders in a free society remains a tough puzzle.